A history of poverty, colonialism, and its legacy. Latin America is a diverse and vibrant region. It's also a region grappling with high levels of poverty. But why? It's a complex issue with deep roots. Let's rewind a bit. Centuries of colonial rule left lasting scars. European powers exploited Latin America's resources. They extracted wealth and left little room for local economies to grow. This created a system of dependency. Fast forward to the present, and the echoes of this system are still felt. Many Latin American economies rely on exporting raw materials. They haven't fully industrialized, which limits economic growth and keeps wages low. This legacy of colonialism has created a cycle of poverty that's difficult to break. But understanding the historical context is crucial for finding solutions. It's like trying to fix a leaky faucet without knowing where the pipes are. You gotta start at the source. Internal struggles, politics, corruption, and inequality. Okay, so colonialism set the stage, but internal factors play a huge role in Latin America's poverty too. Political instability has been a recurring theme. Coups, dictatorships, and social unrest have disrupted progress time and again. Corruption is another major obstacle. When governments are corrupt, it erodes trust and discourages investment. It's like trying to build a house on a foundation of sand. Money that should go towards education, healthcare, and infrastructure ends up in the pockets of the few. This leads to massive inequality, which is a defining feature of many Latin American societies. The gap between the rich and the poor is vast. It's like a game of Monopoly where a few players start with all the properties and the rest are stuck with Baltic Avenue. Addressing these internal issues is crucial for breaking the cycle of poverty. It's about creating a level playing field and ensuring that everyone has a chance to succeed. The outside world, global economics, and Latin America. It's not just internal factors at play here. The global economy has a huge impact on Latin America. Foreign investment can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can bring in much-needed capital and create jobs. On the other, it can lead to exploitation and leave local economies vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Globalization has also created winners and losers. While some sectors have benefited from increased trade, others have struggled to compete. It's like being invited to a potluck where you bring a bowl of chips and everyone else brings caviar. You're happy to be invited, but you also feel a little inadequate. Debt is another major issue. Many Latin American countries are burdened with huge debts to international lenders. This limits their ability to invest in social programs and infrastructure. It's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. You might eventually get there, but it's going to be a lot harder. Understanding these external influences is key to crafting effective solutions. It's about ensuring that Latin American countries can engage with the global economy on their own terms. Hope on the horizon, paths to prosperity. So, is there hope for Latin America? Absolutely. Despite the challenges, there's immense potential. The region is rich in natural resources, has a young and growing population, and boasts a vibrant culture. Investing in education is crucial. It's about empowering future generations to break the cycle of poverty. Think of it like equipping people with the tools they need to build their own ladders out of poverty, rather than waiting for someone to hand them one. Promoting sustainable development is key. This means protecting the environment while also growing the economy. It's about finding solutions that benefit everyone, not just a select few. Strengthening democratic institutions and tackling corruption is essential. It's about creating a system that works for the people, not against them. Latin America faces a long and complex journey, but the potential for a brighter future is real. It's time to rewrite the narrative. It's time to invest in the people, in their potential, and in their future. It's time for Latin America to finally step out of the shadows and into the sun.